Good morning. It is 6:52 a.m. on Tuesday, June 22nd, 2021. I'm Christiana Ellis, and I just got up. Is my microphone working? Hello? Yeah, okay, sorry. This is 5 more minutes. Uh, Trying to get up early, going to the office today, working more or less. Uh, I'm, uh, I've just been thinking about, uh, you know, I think I mentioned yesterday that I'm feeling a little bit of you know anxiety about my upcoming trip now. The thing is, it's this is something that is a pattern I've recognized in myself, and so that's why I'm talking about it, right? Because there will be things that I'm looking forward to and that I know I'll enjoy. Rocket just dropped a bone off the bed in there, scattered across the floor, or clattered. But the this is something I've talked about before. This pattern where I'll be excited about something and looking forward to it, right up until it's almost time to do it, and then it'll start. My brain will start coming up with reasons why I shouldn't do it. Oh, it just sounds like a lot of work. Wouldn't it just be easier to stay home? Oh, I don't know, something, something, something. And I think that although it's certainly true that Rocket would probably rather be at home with me than at the boarding place, I think he will be fine and I will be fine. We will miss each other, but then we will see each other again when the trip is done. And it is not a reason to not go on the trip. Um, and so I'm having to sort of remind myself of those things because the feelings that I'm having of anxiety about it, like there's nothing to be done about them. Like that's the pattern that I think you have to look out for, right? Is it's one thing to say, "Gosh, I'm feeling anxious about something," and say, "Well, is there something about it that you could improve by doing something differently?" Is like if you are worried that you'll be unprepared for a certain situation, is there a way that you could be more prepared for it? Is there, if you're worried that something's going to happen, is that a reasonable concern or is it something that's really unlikely? And start interrogating some of those feelings. And in this case, it's like, well, I mean, I'm not going to never go out and see my family in Colorado again. That's not one of the options. And so I'm just going to go on the trip. And if that's the case, then the anxiety is just ultimately not helpful, right? It's, not productive. Although Rocket is very cute and I will miss him. Um, but yeah, he's going to be fine. He likes going to this same place for daycare, and probably what's going to happen every single day is that he will play with dogs all day, and then he'll be really tired, and he will go to sleep, and then wake up and do it again. Yeah, it will be fine. And so, yeah, there's the anxiety is not helpful, and so I can recognize it, allow myself to feel it. I don't have to dismiss that it's present, but I also have to. I can take a step back from it and say, but I'm not going to let it change my mind, and I'm not going to let it stop me from having a good time on my trip. In other news, I've been gradually not rewatching because I never watched it the first time, but I've been watching Star Trek Deep Space Nine for the first time, and I'm mid-season 3 right now. And it's interesting because it's been a really long time since, like, when Star Trek: The Next Generation was new, I watched that all, start to finish, and I remember really loving the show. But I was also, a kid. Um, Deep Space Nine is definitely more kind of sophisticated and nuanced, I think, in most respects. Like, Next Generation has some great stuff in it, but I don't remember it being quite so morally gray and political. Deep Space Nine definitely is, and I'm enjoying it. I recommend that people, if you're looking for a long watch, some long show that will last you a while, even when you're binging it. Deep Space Nine seems like it's doing the trick pretty well. Although I will say, some episodes are better than others. Like there are some that I like an awful lot, and then there are some where I'm just like, but that's how it goes. In the meantime, I guess I'll leave it there. I've got to take a shower, get ready for work, so I'll talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes.